Hey, Morgan SLV here again. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Let's go over a couple things. First of all, let's get gold and silver out of the way. Let's see, gold today, $12.41, up $10. Silver, $18.92, up 56 cents. Today's just a bit of a warning. I had done some reading a while back, and it just kind of went over the fact that if China ever decides to stop buying our debt, which obviously one day they will, where are they going to get the money to fund the government? Okay, yeah, they can print the money. I understand that. Yeah, they can look for other nations to be as forthcoming as the Chinese. But where else is there a large chunk of cash that they could get their hands on? Well, I'll tell you exactly where it is. It's in our 401ks. And I've warned several people about that. When I first saw that little article, I thought, wow, that's, basically what he said, Jason said, is they're more likely to take your 401k than they are to try to take your gold or silver. So I kept trying to think, what would it be? How would they do it? How would they dupe you into it? Well, basically what's going to happen is, as far as 401ks go, this is it. This is basically how I understand it. You can't have your money till you're 59 and a half. Number one, that's a red flag. The government's going to take your money when China stops buying our debt. That's believable. What they'll do is they'll force our citizens to buy treasuries. So I'm imagining that, forced meaning they'll either penalize you for not buying the treasuries, or they'll make the deal so sweet that you will buy the treasuries. In other words, they're going to coerce the average person into putting their money in this new government shielded program. And once they have all the money pulled into one area, they have all the money in that sack, in that burlap sack of theirs, they're going to pull the rug right out from under your eyes, or right out from under your feet. So the bottom line is, if you have 401k, bail out of it. Okay, buy something real. If you have enough to buy a house, I'd buy one. Is it the best investment at this time? Well, here's my theory on that. I'll give you an example. We all know what my plan is going to be. As soon as my precious metals do what I want, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to buy me some cash flowing real estate, right? So I got to be honest with you. If I could buy them cash today, knowing that they're going to go down in value, I would still do it. Why? Because I want the cash flow. At this time, if you're going to flip a property, obviously it probably wouldn't be the best time to do it. Enough said on that. The bottom line is this. What I would do if I were you is I'd yank that as fast as you could, and I'd go out and buy precious metals today. And, hope that I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I think what they're going to do is they're going to pull that money together and rob the American people, just like many other countries have done in the past, Russia and whatnot. So I am telling you right now, if you don't believe me that your 401k is in mortal danger of you losing it, 100% of it, then you better study up on what's getting ready to come. I don't know, you could probably Google 401k confiscation, or go to Jason Hummel's website, silverseek.com, read through some of his archives. But I'm telling you right now, get the hell out of your 401k. Don't buy one. If you haven't already started doing that, I'm telling you right now, I already warned kids when they get ready and they get out of college and they're starting their new job, say if you're a policeman or whatever, where you're going to have a tasty 401k or what, don't do it. Invest it in other ways. Study up yourself and figure out another way out. So that's enough of my warning about 401ks. If you guys don't believe me, more and more people are starting to talk about it, which makes me think that's probably what's going to happen. The other thing I'd like to talk about is credit. Anytime the government... Well, let's back up a second. Anytime there's credit involved in a transaction, do the prices go down or do they go up? So think about that for a second. If you're going to buy a car cash, let's say it's 10 grand, then it's 10,000. If you're going to put any type of credit, if you're going to buy any portion of that car on credit, you are going to pay the price of the vehicle plus interest, correct? In other words, the prices go up. So if you look at college, for instance, I've said this before, if the government did not hand out back all these colleges' loans, then the college wouldn't be able to charge so much for the education, which means prices would have to go up or down. They would have to go down, correct? So the bottom line is, anytime there's credit involved, you can count on the prices going up. If you bought a loaf of bread on credit, it's going to be more than the $4 that you normally pay, correct? So those are my two warnings right there. is stay away from credit if you can. I mean, there's good debt and bad debt. Right now, I kind of view all debt as mostly bad. I'm not sharp enough. I'm not a Robert Kiyosaki or a Peter Schiff where I can go out there and really manipulate the numbers, and I don't have a huge cash flow like they have. So to me, in my little world, you know, I'm going to buy my 5 or 10 or 15 properties cash. That's what I plan to do. I was talking to my real estate agent about it last night at 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. If I could pull the trigger today, even as screwed up as everything's going to get, I'd do it right now. So, bottom line is, all I can say is study up, everybody. My prayers go out to you if you're not taking any of our advice. All us guys out here trying to make stuff happen for you. Study up. DaVinci J15, Maloney, Schiff, Hummel. Just research those names. Study a little bit, and everything I think you'll definitely come out better after we have to jump this upcoming hurdle. And I'm telling you right now, all the warnings I had when I started this stuff was this, do you know what was going to hit the fan in 5 to 10 years? I'm not getting that anymore. The longest I'm hearing now is 2 years, and the shortest is 6 months. Morgan SLV out.